Hi everyone, this is vlog number 2 and this is now my third attempt. It's proving a little bit more difficult tonight, and you might notice I have some flushing happening because I've just come home from an afternoon with the girls at a charity event called Sweet Chari-Tea, T-E-A, being that it's a high tea. I'm so full I could almost explode. My friends were trying to win a wheelbarrow so that they could get me to the car because we ate sandwiches, we ate scones, we ate these beautiful little pin rolls, or pinwheels. The words aren't coming out. This is why I did a vlog and I didn't write tonight. So let's see how we go with this. It may not work out as I'd hoped. But we drank lots of bubbles. We had some cups of tea. What else did we do? We bid on heaps of things in the auctions, and we came away with shoes. We came away with puzzles, toys, hats. Oh my God, my friend got this beautiful hat. I brought this, which is like, you know, cake. Yeah, cake. It was amazing. I don't know, I'll have to freeze it for lunches or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that cake. And we got given biscuits and little giveaways, and, you know, it was really lovely. We were very spoiled. And I think one of the things that was really lovely was that we got to meet some of the children who, you know, use the paediatric ward at the Canberra Hospital, you know, more frequently than any child should have to. And they're really special kids. It was touching, and I think what's the weirdest thing about it is that there's this team of people, and it's spearheaded essentially by a woman called Katika, and she puts this together. This is the third year, and I've been for 2. And what's really amazing is that, like, I feel like I got more than I gave. And you know, when you give to charity, you know, in a sense, it's not necessarily meant to be that way. And I just feel like I learnt a lot today. I got to catch up with my beautiful girlfriends, and I saw people that I hadn't seen for a long time. So hello to all of them that might be now reading or watching the blog. And yeah, so that was pretty cool. I think we were entertained. Look, it was just so brilliant. So for any locals that haven't been before, you should really consider next year following Sweet Charity on Facebook and, you know, getting on board and getting a table together when it comes around next year. So that was this afternoon, hence the flushed cheeks. So ignore me if my words don't come out the right way. Other than that, what I wanted to update you on was I have been down the coast with so it's school holidays. This is the first school holidays I've ever worked, and not had them off with my kids. So, there were just days where it just felt hilarious that, you know, the Milko was at home kid wrangling, and I didn't have to do anything, and that was great. And then there were days where it felt really weird and I was actually quite unhappy about it. So, you know, I'm one of those mothers that, you know, oh, I love having my kids for the first 4 hours of the school holidays and then you can have them back. But so I did miss them a bit. But we went down the coast and touched base, which was really good. And, you know, the best part of that was while everybody else was up here freezing their kahunas off, we were down there in shorts and thongs, which was fantastic. And I couldn't help but take photos of my unpolished toes and put it on Facebook, and it was like really mean. So probably something, you know, some karma is going to bite me in the ass this week. So yeah, shit happens, I suppose. The only other thing, I'm trying to think about, you know, how the kids have been. Pretty normal, really. Temporarily moments of ungratefulness, coupled by moments where I could just eat them if it was legal. But it's not, so I won't. But I think one of the things I've really enjoyed about them is being down the coast because it gets dark really early. So we've been watching lots of movies together and cuddling up and doing that was pretty cool. And probably the thing that, is the funniest this week really was that while, the Milko and the kids were off doing some stuff, I ended up watching this this show. And it was on, and it was the last episode of The Happiness Project, which I think has been on the ABC. And, following these couples on an 8-week experiment to kind of pull their relationships together because they were really unhappy, and some of them were on the verge of divorce, which the Milko and I aren't. So couldn't get a better guy. But one tip that I have been doing this week, and if anybody read the blog about, kind of me wanting to get my mojo back in terms of the love stakes, and look, most of us at some point have experienced that feeling of, please do not touch me. Do not ask me for anything else because I'm done. Would know that sometimes your mojo isn't quite there. And it's not that I don't prioritise my relationship, because I completely do. But please, don't touch me. So what I did see on this program was it talked about the 6 seconds of kissing and, how it, gets all the endorphins to just surge in your body. And it's, it's not that you don't find your partner attractive, but it actually kind of brings the mojo back. So I thought, well, I'm going to try this. I've got nothing to lose. So every chance I get, basically I'm just pashing my husband. And the kids think it's foul. They absolutely hate it. I'm talking I'm trying it in public, I'm trying it in the caravan, I'm trying it in coffee shops, wherever I can. And Mick, the Milko, is not at all into PDAs, public displays of affection. So it's really kind of not a comfortable space for him. But I'm going to sign off by saying I think it might be working. So I'll give you an update as we go along, but 6 seconds of kissing frequently during the day, it kind of seems doable. I think the only other thing I wanted to say was a massive, massive thank you to everybody who's been reading, everybody who's been sharing, and, talking about the blog and that sort of stuff with their friends and family. I've really appreciated it. Readership is growing. It's got a good energy about it. And the main thing is that it makes, it's free therapy for me. So remember, sharing is caring. If you like it, if it gives you a chuckle or it makes you feel human, then share it along. That would be fantastic. And just remember that despite what we often tell ourselves, we're all good enough. All right, have a good night, and I'll write for Wednesday. Okay, bye.